brothers and sisters, put your hands together for Apocalypse.
Peace. Here you go. Another day from the Deaths of Apocalypse. Dogs of God's Entertainment. With a quick word of reflection. You know, I was thinking this morning about gifts. You know, the Miss Louis Farrakhan told us in the Swan Song that we were all great in some way by Allah's permission, you know, and from Allah. We're all great in some way. Do you recognize any gifts from Allah? And when you recognize them, what do you do with them? Because, you know, they were given to us by Allah to be used in some way, some form, some fashion. You know what I mean? And I often reflect on that. And I often reflect on the gifts that I recognize. And then, you know, also what are you doing? What will you do? What can you do with the gifts that Allah has given you that could help you in your service to Allah and your service to humanity? You know what I'm saying? So that's important. That's important to me. So I'm involving you in this conversation that I have with myself. Like, okay, so what are you doing? What will you do? What can you do with the gifts that Allah has given you that will justify you having them? You know what I'm saying? And so it's just like I had a thought. You know, when you open a bank account, right? You open a bank account, and then they send you a bank card. They send you a debit card, right? You know, when you get the debit card, you can't just go use it, you know what I mean, right away. You have to activate it. Is that right? You have to, you know, call a number, you know, get them your 16-digit account, you know, number that's on the card or whatever the case. You know what I mean? You got to create you a PIN code and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So that's a process that you have to go to use your money that you put in the bank. You know what I'm saying? But you have to activate the card in order to be able to use it. So how do you activate the gift that Allah has given you, or gifts plural, that Allah has given us? How do we activate them? Because they must be activated, and the root word is active, or you can even go act. Because we have to act on what we have in order to get use out of it. And when we act on it, in order for it to nourish, or to be nourished and grow, and for it to be developed, we have to stay active in it. You know what I'm saying? And so anyway, that's just something that I have been thinking about. And not only just thinking about, we have been actively involved in, you know, even having that thought, you know, and even maintaining some kind of activity with all of the things that we recognize that Allah has given me, you know what I mean, in terms of, you know, stuff that's specific to me, you know what I mean? Because we all have a soul purpose. Those of us who've accepted the teachings of Elijah Muhammad and Miss Louis Farrakhan's guidance, our soul purpose is the resurrection, you know. And within that soul purpose, these gifts that we have been given, you know, could they be that which we can use to help us to be able to solely be involved in our soul purpose? That's a good question. Do you have an answer? Well, I'm reflecting on it. So maybe you can reflect with me. So anyway, that's our word today from the Deaths of Apocalypse. Your gifts. Are you aware of them? Okay. What are you doing about it? Huh? Join me as I ponder the question. All right, if you're in Chicago, we're at the foodie spot, 7350 South Stony Island Avenue. Come on through today and show us some love and show us some support. All right, enjoy your day. Peace.